Hello, and welcome to our workshop, Using and Understanding Digital Tools Online, Google Docs and Drive. From the previous segment, where we took a look into Google Drive and its core functions, we will now look into Google Docs, which is a component of Google Drive that you can access with a Google account. Please make sure to note that Google Drive and Docs are cloud-based platforms, meaning that they do require internet connection. So to ensure that the function is working properly, make sure that your internet is fully connected and fully usable. To access Google Docs from this homepage right here, you will see a dotted icon shaped like a square on the right-hand side. It should be right next to your icon that has your Google account. Once you click on this icon, you are able to see multiple icons that are all Google applications. Once you find the Google Docs icon, click on it and you'll be taken to the homepage of Google Docs. Once you enter the Google Docs homepage, you will see any recent documents that you have made. You will also be able to click on the option to go to a blank document, and you will be also taking a look to the thumbnails of different resume templates. Sorry, not resume. Templates, different type of templates, sorry. If you want to access different types of templates, if you go to your right-hand side, you will see the template gallery with a up and bottom arrow. Once you click on it, you'll be taken to various templates that this document function allows. You can see here that they have resume templates, letter templates, any personal templates you'd like to use, any work templates such as project proposals, meeting notes, sales templates, educational templates that you can use for your reports, so on and so forth. So it's really interesting that this is here. I think it very much helps out people with getting started on having to create documents, and it makes the process a bit less intimidated. Now, to access the blank document, you'll just click on the left hand side over here with the multicolored plus button. If you click here, you will be taken to the blank document page. Now, if you want to access the blank document through Google Drive, all you'll need to do is click the new button on the left hand side with the plus sign here. From here, you can see Google Docs and any other options. If you want to be able to access the template gallery through here, you'll just need to hover over this arrow here and you'll be able to click on template. Once you entered the Google Docs page, you can see that it looks like your typical word processing tool. It looks kind of similar to Microsoft Word, although they both have different engines and they work differently. So for here, let's just name this an example document so that we have something on hand. You see here, you have some small basic features or core functions where you are able to type, you are able to change the font of the letters. So this is the basic default font you'll get, but you have the option to change it to multiple different kinds of fonts. You are able to change the size of the font, so you can go bigger, or you can go smaller. You also have the ability to how bold you want it. You also have the ability to italicize it. And you also have the ability to underline it. You are also able to change the color of the font. So maybe you want purple instead of black. You also have the ability to highlight anything with any color. Over here, you're able to make bullet points. You're also able to make sub-bullet points if you click on the Enter button and press the tab. You are able to make any sub-bullet points, which is a really cute feature if you want to make lists. Now, some key features that I want to note is that it has an autosave feature. This feature is what often people gravitate to this Word document, as it allows you to automatically save the document without actually having to manually save it yourself. So this takes off any nervousness or anxiety that you might have if you have not saved a document, so on and so forth. So that already takes care of you. So if you want to see that actually happening in real time, you notice here, if you notice right here, you can see the saving function happening, and it lets you know it's saved to the drive. And if you see this little cloud here, this cloud icon with a check mark, it lets you know that it is saved. Now, another key feature that I find really interesting and I think is also really cool is that you are able to see multiple versions of a document. So let's just say a lot of changes were made, so on and so forth, and you want to look at previous versions. What you can do is you can click on the File tab that is on the left-hand side, the first one right here. If you go all the way down, you should see a tab here called Version History. And then when you hover over it, you're able to name this current version history that you have, as well as see its previous version histories. If you click on this, you'll see two different version histories that I have here. It'll let you know that this is the current version, and it will also give you timestamps. This is a really, really cool feature to have in case you might have ideas that you jotted down and you removed and you want to come back to it. You are able to retrieve that through this function here. Another key function that or key feature that this word processing tool has is that it has really, really simple and easy, but also really great sharing features. So if you go to the right hand side, you will see the share option. Through here, I can add people. So let's, for example, let's use me as an example to add myself in. I can send a message to the person, as well as I can modify if they can be an editor, a commenter, or a viewer. This is a really cool feature to collaborate with other people on. And for those who are viewing the document, or sorry, not viewing the document, for those who are commenting on the document, if you go to this little speech bubble, you'll see all the comments being made. This is really cool for people who are doing projects together and they need feedback from others and want to come back to that feedback. This little option here is really great to see all the previous comments being made. Along with that, they have different modes. So currently we are on the editing mode, which allows us to do a lot of things. You're able to type, you're able to edit, you're able to do anything. You also have a viewing mode, which then takes off all key features or core functions that allow you to type or to edit or make changes. So this is also a really great tool for those who want to share their documents. For those who might not have a keyboard, or they still need to make documents but they don't know how to type, or for whatever reason, they have a cool tool that you are able to do voice typing with. So what you can do, sorry, I should replay that back, is that once you need to access that tool, you want to go under the tools bar, click all the way down, and you'll come across voice typing. Here comes a little pop-up window with the microphone on it. You can start voice typing. Now, just make sure that your features is on, allowing the microphone to work while you're visiting the site. It's really important that you have that so that you can be able to record your own voice and get your information down. See how cool is that? Amazing. Stop. That is a very key feature for those who might not have the ability to type, maybe not type as fast, or just for anybody, honestly. Anybody can use this, so this is a really cool feature. Some basic accessibility tools are shown in the same tab that I showed previously. If you go here, you are able to see some basic features that Google has to help people with those who are visually impaired and also are hearing impaired. So you're able to turn on screen reader support, you're able to turn on Braille support, you are able to turn on screen magnifier support. So it's important to know that these Google Docs also supports third-party softwares. Just be sure that these softwares are up to date so that your Google Docs can function properly. So some key features or some challenges that may come when using Google Docs is if your third-party accessibility tools or softwares are not up to date, or even your Google Docs itself aren't up to date. This could lead your Google Docs to lagging. It might not work or function properly, so it's important that you check that all of your resources are fully updated so that you are able to use the Word document processor to the fullest potential. Obviously, this is a cloud-based, online cloud-basing resources, so internet connection is a really, really important thing here. Just make sure your internet connection is okay, so that you are able to use this. Otherwise, I think that comes to an end to this segment. I hope you guys all have the basics down for using this document processor or Word document processor. So I hope that you are able to practice a bit more and be able to apply this and include this into your daily life. Thank you so much for joining.